Big up, big up, big up. This is the final whistle, Game 7. Chelsea 2, Liverpool 1. So Liverpool dropping points again. This is becoming a habit now. A habit. Liverpool dropping points. 3 games in a row, Liverpool has dropped points. 3 games in a row. But you got to ask yourself, what have we done wrong? What have we done wrong? Is it the system? Is it the players? I don't know. It could be the system. It could be the players. Or it could be both. It could be both. But something isn't right with our team. We don't look balanced. It doesn't look like we can hold onto a ball. All it takes really is one pass straight through the middle of the park, and it's over. Here comes the troll. SS, big up. So that's all it takes. It's a bot. So people saying that it might be the shape. Some people saying it's the team. Some people are blaming Verts. Some people are playing Salah. Some people are blaming whoever. But what it boils down to is we're just not at the races. Carragher said at the beginning of the season, he said it in an interview. It was after, I think it was after the first match. It was after the first match we had, and he said the balance doesn't look right. The balance does not look right with this football club. And I think Slot took it kind of personal. I think he took it personal. But looking at it now, Carragher's correct. Carragher is correct. Yeah, Carragher's correct. The team does not look right. The team does not look right. If you want to beat our press, if you want to beat our midfield, our team, play one ball straight through the middle of the park and that will get the job done. Konate has been terrible for the past few games. Virgil's okay. Salah has been horrendous. Horrendous for the entire football season. Horrendous. And I'm surprised that he doesn't get benched more. Mohamed Salah. He must have in his contract where he can't get subbed off. The last time I saw him get subbed off during the game was when Jurgen was there. And look how that turned out. Jurgen Klopp was there. Remember that one when he got subbed off and he was having an argument with Jurgen Klopp on the side? That is the last time I saw Salah get benched. That's the first time. But now we move forward. We're not looking good. Kerkez hasn't settled into the team. Kerkez, you just can't settle into the team at the moment. Frimpong was on the bench today, didn't start. These are our new fullbacks. These are our brand new fullbacks that we paid for in the summer. These were the 2 fullbacks that were supposed to come into Liverpool and hit the ground running, especially Kerkez, because Kerkez being a Premier League player already. So we expect Kerkez to come in and be that guy. Do I believe he's going to be that guy in the future? Absolutely. But is he the guy now? No. At the moment, he's just not that guy at the moment. Kirk is. But in the future, he'll come good. But we need him to come good now. Let's move on to the right. Let's move on to Florian Wirtz. Everybody is criticizing this guy. And I understand he's worth a lot of money. People say he should hit the ground running. But I'm going to give him more time. A lot of the people that are a lot of the hate that Florian Wirtz is coming is obviously coming from the rival fans. And we know how it goes with the rival fans. We get it. This is what you do. The rival fans always stick the knife in. It is what it is. It's part and parcel of being a football fan, and being a content creator, and being on X. But yeah, Florian Wirtz, I think he's still got time. He's only young. I think he played good today, by the way, Florian Wirtz. I think he came on today and he showed a good account of himself. He'll get there. He missed a couple of bad shots towards the end, which I was screaming at my TV, while screaming at my monitor watching. I was thinking, why didn't you do better with that ball? And he didn't. But it is what it is. It's Liverpool. We've just got to move forward. A lot of people are saying they want Slat out, which I think is absolutely, it's so stupid. This is a modern day football fan. You have a few games, you have a few blips, and I want you out. This is typical 2025 football fan. No patience. Now, I believe Florian Wirtz will become a great player at Liverpool. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about the rival fans. I don't care. They can say what they want. They're rival fans. They're just bitter because they couldn't get him. Very simple. Don't care what the rival fans say. Got no interest. All I care about is my football club and the people that come on this channel. Anybody else I don't care about. Why should I? We're a community on this channel. Whoever comes on, I'll show you respect. You show us respect back. Very simple. We're allowed to debate. This is what we do on here. We debate, but we debate respectively. Respectfully, we will debate on this channel. But what it boils down to, I think Florian Wirtz is going to come good. I think Florian Wirtz is going to end up being a great player. He did do okay today. I think he's going to be a great player, and I think in the end, he'll come good for Liverpool. My concern is Mohamed Salah. That's my concern. My concern is Mohamed Salah. He has been stinking up the place for a long time at Liverpool FC. And all people say, oh, yeah, he's going to come back. He's going to come back. Will he come back, though? Will he come back? I saw him play today, and there's a couple of balls he should have passed through to the middle, but he never. He decided to take it on his own. And all he was doing was one bombing them, and it was going straight over the bar. That's all he was doing. One bombing them. No finesse, just whack, clean over the bar. That's what Mohamed Salah was doing today. A couple of times he should have passed through to the middle for Isaac, but he never decided to take it on his own. Mr. Greedy. He decided to take it on his own, and he flopped it. So Mohamed Salah this season has been stinky so far. He has been stinky. Hopefully he can do something. I don't know what he's got. Hopefully he can pick up and start being the player that we know. But again, he's 30 plus years of age. How long has he got left? How long has he got left at the top at Liverpool FC? He's signed that contract now. He's got his money. He's there for a couple more years. We'll see what happens with Mohamed Salah. But I don't know what it is with this team. It seems like, yeah, I know we've got in Florian Wirtz. I know we've got Isaac. It still seems that we're still trying to rely on Salah for scoring these goals. We're still trying to rely on Salah for scoring the goals. You got Florian Wirtz there. I know he should have scored today, but he never. We've got Isaac there. Got a nice little assist today. Big up to Isaac getting his assist. Gakpo scored, but overall, Gakpo didn't play that good either. He got the goal, but he didn't play overall good. You get me? He wasn't good overall. He was just like really, really disappointed. I agree what he said in the chat as well. I'm not sure if it's a bot, but big up. The shape is wrong. The shape is wrong. Why don't we just go back the way we played last season? Start Robbo, Robbo needs to start. Robbo should have started today. Connor Bradley, again, getting booked. How many times does this guy have to get booked, Connor Bradley? Why is he constantly getting booked? You know, and again, yeah, I agree with you in the chat as well. After Isak came off, Liverpool created nothing. Why did he take Isak off for? Why don't you just try and play with Ekitike and Isak on the pitch at the same time, and he might surprise you. It might surprise you. You should have kept Isak on the pitch. I'm not saying don't bring on Ekitike, but do not take off. Do not take off Isak. Your biggest goal threat. You took him off. We created nothing after that. We created nothing. And this is where we are. We're second in the table. Arsenal is on top of the table. They're all thinking they're going to win the league. They're all thinking they're going to win the Champions League. We know how that journey ends. But I'm not even worried about them. I'm not worried about anybody. I'm worried about my team. I believe our team will pick up. I believe that Florian Wirtz will pick up eventually. Eventually, he will pick up Florian Wirtz. 100% faith in Florian Wirtz. But when he does pick up, will it be too late? I believe that Isak will start scoring again. Regular. But again, will it be too late? I believe that the two fullbacks that we've got, Kerkez and Frimpong, will start playing good for Liverpool. But again, will it be too late? Will the league be out of sight? Out of sight, out of mind. Hopefully, this international break, they can reflect. And Slot can reflect as well, because he needs to sort himself out as well. Slot. And we'll see what happens after the summer break. So I'm going to bring my cold keys, my partner in crime, TOTO! Abba! How's it go, TOTO?
Of course, my day's been all right, but this is just absolutely ruined it. I really want to get straight into it, really talking about it. I think Liverpool at the moment, I think it's poor management from Slot again. I think it's very, very poor management. I think how come last 10 minutes of the game we were lazy, we weren't intense on defence. Especially the first goal that went in as well. Casado, how come no midfielder tracked him down? No one closed him down. He just left for a free shot. Yeah, it was a good shot. And again, them long shots are hit or miss. But again, we still gave him space to make that shot. Our defence are crap. Slut's still starting Kanate, which I don't get. Why is Slut still starting Kanate? Again, he's injured now. And we've only got one centre-back available.
Who's injured?
Apparently, Kanate went off injured, didn't he? Kanate got injured in this match.
That's it then, isn't it?
Again, if it's bad and he can't be available for the next game, we're stuck with Gomez for basically every game until Kanate gets available, right? Our injuries are catching up with us. Ekitike has come up from injury. We've still got Mamardashvili in there. Alisson's still out. So we've got a whole of injuries we've got to keep up with, but it's not even about that. I think defensively we are crap. You just got to say it. We are crap. We started with the back four: Kerkez, Van Dijk, Kanate, and Bradley. Right? I don't know why we're still starting Kanate. Our midfield. I want to get into before getting to the midfield. We need to drop Kanate from this squad. We need to drop Kanate from this squad.
Well, he's dropped now.
I know he's dropped, and Gomez are going to play. Right? I don't know how Gomez are going to last. Hopefully, we don't dig into the under-21 squad and try and get one of their centre-backs out, because that's what we're going to end up doing. We haven't really got any options at centre-back. You see Kanate at the moment, he's doing it every game. Carragher said this before as well, and some people disagreed with him, right?
Carragher's been right all the way through it.
Exactly. He's always said, "Oh, we look a bit unbalanced. We look a bit shaky. We was shaky." Konate is making that back line shaky. It's not just Konate. I'm not going to put all the blame on Konate, right? I'm going to put the blame on the whole midfield as well. Gravenberch has been playing crap so far. I don't know what's going on with him.
I know.
He's been playing crap. He's usually the one who actually dictates the pace of the midfield. He's playing absolutely terrible. McAllister's playing terrible. Last game he actually played all right, but again, lack of influence in attack, lack of influence in defence. You know, they're both CDMs, right? Are not closing Casado down for that shot. What's the point of a midfield if we're not going to use our midfield? We're going to not use our double pivot. Our wingers need to come back and defend. I'm sorry. Last season, right, when we played this 4-2-3 on formation, we did play it for the majority of the games. We did play the 4-3 as well, but this 4-2-3 on formation, we played for like, I got a set up on about 41 of the games that we played last season. The 4-2-3 on formation, right? And Gakpo came back in defence. Salah came back in defence. Salah don't want to come back in defence. Thinks it's all about him. He doesn't want to come back in defence. Gakpo doesn't want to come back in defence. But most of the time, Salah needs to trap back and defend.
Greedy.
They need to trap back and defend.
Today, he was so great. He was running with the ball, Toto, yeah. He was running with the ball a couple of times on the wing, yeah. And all he had to do is thread it through to the middle to Isaac or something like that. And he decided to do his little turn like he always does and just one bomb it and he just kept hitting it over the bar.
I want to get onto that as well. You know, it's
constantly.
It's ridiculous.
Go ahead.
I think our midfield, we've got Endo on the bench. We're not using Endo.
Endo came on.
No, I mean, I want probably potential start or sub him on a lot earlier because this midfield has been absolutely terrible this game. You're not closing down your man when he's in midfield. You're not compact enough in defence. Literally, yeah, everyone knows it's about football. Who's knowledge about football, right? Or even play football. When the other team wins possession, you get tight and compact in defence. We was like that last season. We were tight, compact. Salah came back.
We used to suffocate teams, really.
Exactly. We defended 6 at the back. We had 5 at the back, and we had so much in midfield, right? It was so good. Gakpo came back. Salah came back. When Diaz was there, Diaz came back. Even when Núñez was there when he was playing number 9, he came back and helped. Núñez went back into left back, centre back. Everyone came back as a unit. But now everyone's getting lazy. Salah's not coming back. Gakpo's barely tracking back, especially Salah, barely tracking back. Right? Sobbo was pressing and pressing. No one's pressing with him. What happened to the press? What happened to the press? Right, when last season we had Núñez, Diaz, and we had Salah. They were all pressing and pressing and pressing, and we were, we were putting teams in the back foot, and that foot would force them to play the land ball. Now teams have so much time on the ball. Usually we wouldn't want in control of the game. Chelsea were in control of the game. You know, our midfield is wide like that. What's going on with this high line and this wide midfield line? I don't get it. All it takes is someone to run in that pocket of space and just play a through ball and they're in. That's all it takes. I thought Wirtz played okay today.
I think Wirtz had a good game.
I thought Wirtz played okay. He
had a shot that he should have buried.
Yeah, and he played a through ball to Salah. Salah put it wide. Didn't even look like he was up for it. Just put it wide. The player that needs to be dropped is Salah and Konate. Of course, Konate probably will get dropped next game. Depends how bad his injury is. Hopefully he's not injured bad. But regardless, he needs to be dropped. Konate needs to be dropped. Salah needs to be dropped. Chiesa needs to play more, and Endo needs to play more. And we need to bench.
Started with Robbo.
And we gotta bench McAllister. McAllister has been terrible these past couple of games. We can give a blight to Gravenberch. He has
been terrible all season.
Gravenberch is having a run of bad form. So he will get it back.
You know Cody Gakpo. Gakpo scored, but overall he was rubbish. He got the goal, yeah. It was a tapping. It was a tapping that Isaac assisted, by the way.
Yeah.
So Isaac assisted, and it was a tapping. All he had to do was just stick his foot out. It was a tapping.
You see,
what I'm saying, but overall, his game, it was rubbish.
Yeah.
Gakpo was horrendous through the game. Absolutely horrendous through the game. Gravenberch he was just walking around, just hitting anything. You know what I mean? He was getting the ball and hitting anything. It's like he had no direction at all. Zero direction.
In my opinion, we benched Salah for Chiesa or Frimpong. That's what I'm talking about now. We need someone to play in CDM because McAllister is finished. It looks like he's got no legs left. Right? We need to play sub midfield because we need some legs. Because Sobbo
Go back to what we did last season. Go back to that team. Go back to that team. And this is what I was talking about, right? This is why I know I'm just like a broken record at this point, but I'm going to say it anyway. We didn't replace Diaz.
Yeah.
It's not Ungamoa. Ungamoa is not Diaz's replacement. That's it. It's just not. Because if Ungamoa was Diaz's replacement, why isn't he playing him? Why ain't Slot playing Ungamoa? Tell me. Because when Diaz was there last season, yeah, it was Diaz and Gakpo, isn't it? So if Gakpo had a few games, he had a stink here, it'd bring on Diaz and it. And Diaz had a good run, and then if Diaz had a stink, he'd bring on Gakpo and it. Why isn't he doing that with Ungamoa? You know why he's not doing it with Ungamoa? Because Ungamoa is still a young youth, you get me? He's still young. And he's not ready yet for the big time. He's not ready. All right, he scored against Newcastle, big up. Congratulations. But you're not ready to play week in and week out. That's why Slot's not playing him. This is why when we got rid of Diaz, we were supposed to get Rodrigo, and it fell through. You get me? So we didn't replace Diaz. And I believe we're still going to get a left winger, by the way. You know, next season, we are going to get a left winger. We got Gakpo, but we need someone else to go with Gakpo. Engamo is not that guy yet. He's still young. Too much pressure on the kid. Him starting week in and week out. Nah, 18 years of age. Forget it. He's not going to start week in and week out. He's the third choice. You get me? He'll be the third choice. At the moment, he's the second choice, but we need someone else. We need a left winger. We didn't buy a right winger. We just relied on Salah again. Why are we just playing Salah every single game of the season?
Chiesa needs to start off Frimpong.
He's not going to start Chiesa. We know.
Yeah, that's just crap management.
We know
crap management.
Yeah, but we know as fans, we love Chiesa, but we know he's not going to start Chiesa. It's not going to happen.
It's absolutely crap. There's no fluidity in the attack. There's nothing in the attack. It's like we just waste chances. Salah has a chance on goal, goes wide and wide and wide. We have chance in front of goals. It goes wide, hits the post or whatever. We're never getting that ball on target. We're never getting the ball on target. We nearly got exposed by Burnley. We won by a penalty. Yeah, you know what? I was saying, look, Burnley bottled it at the end. Burnley bottled at the end. Burnley had us on luck all game, right? Because of their good defense, their low block side. Again, if you've got quality, eventually you will break the low block. The way you break a low block is scoring first. But now teams are coming at us, and we can't handle the pressure. We saw these two. We saw against Galatasaray. Galatasaray exposed us. They came at us because we knew we were weak in the double pivot. Right, we need to play with a flat three midfield, so we can be more tight and compact. But still, there's no excuses. I thought a new formation might help, but simply closing down the attacker for a shot is just basic. He's closing down the attacker. McAllister, when he couldn't even bother to close down the attacker, couldn't be bothered.
You know,
let Casado get a free shot.
This is what I think. Right? I know exactly where you're coming from, and we have made. Look, we had a brilliant summer, and I would not take that away from anything. You get me? I would never go back and say maybe we should have got that player. No way. I'm glad we got Florenberts. I'm glad we got Frimpong. I'm glad that we've got Kirkes. But for some reason, they're not gelling with the team. You get me? They're just not gelling. I believe they will gel, but at the moment, it's not happening. Just go back to the old system. We should have brought a centre back. We never. I was asking for 2 centre backs. I knew that. I knew this centre back would come back to bite us in the arse. I knew it. This is what I was saying. Towards the end of the transfer market, I hope that we get 2 centre backs. So we need a centre back. We're definitely going to get a centre back in January. I think we're going to get 2, by the way. I think there's rumours. No, the rumours coming in now that we're after 2 centre backs, and that's good news if we can get them. So we need 2 centre backs. We're not going to get them all in January like the winger and that. But this is what we should have got. We should have got 2 centre backs at the beginning of the season. We should have got a right winger for Salah, and we should have got a left winger for Diaz, and maybe another midfielder, maybe like a DM, a proper DM. I know we've got Endo, yeah, and all that, but you know, like a destroyer. Someone is going to get the ball, pick the ball up, and drive it forward. You get me? Like a destroyer. Gravenberch is not a destroyer. Gravenberch is not a destroyer DM. You get me? So It depends on who we play, Toto. Some games we might need that destroyer DM, and another game we could use Gravenberch. But I still think we should get a DM. I don't know how you think about it, but I think we need a defensive,
Because
and
look,
like a destroyer.
Slat's not going to
Someone
start.
like a Pelilo. I know Pelilo's too old, but someone like him in his prime.
Because look, Slat's not going to start Ender. I would start Ender. Looking at this midfield, looking at McAllister, right? We need someone else in replace of McAllister. With Gravenberch, I know we can ball carry. Maybe we've not been playing good these past couple of games. You have a run of bad form. McAllister's been bang average all season. It's got to admit that. McAllister hasn't been good this season.
No.
Coming from last season, you compare last season to this season, he's been pretty bang average, probably below average. So he needs to be dropped. McAllister needs to be dropped. Salah needs to be dropped. And Kanata needs to be dropped. Right? I say the starting lineup, I think the back four was fine instead of we need to drop Kanate for Gomez. We should have started Gomez. But we all know Slat's going to be stubborn about it. He's going to keep starting Kanate even though he had stinker after stinker. McAllister needs to be dropped. There's the Salah and Isak link up, which is not linking up at the moment. It's not been good. Them two really haven't been working together because Salah always tries to walk it into the net. He tries to dribble it into the box. You know, he's very, very greedy, Salah. It's frustrating. He's very, very, very greedy. Right? He's got to understand he can't afford these bad performances. He thinks Salah now, because if he starts every game, he's going to think, oh, I'm not going to have a bad performance. I'm going to start next game anyway. No, we can't do that. Right? Salah has to be dropped for Chiesa or Frimpong and put Frimpong on the wing and then maybe Bradley on the right back, or we put Frimpong right back and put Chiesa on right wing. Again, will Slat do that? We don't know if Slat's going to do that. We can stick with this 4-2-3-1, but we need players tracking back. But when we were doing a formation, I remember doing a video last season on the formation, and I said the wingers always track back. Our wingers are not tracking back. The 4-2-3-1 formation won't work in defence if the wingers don't track back. We had so much cover in defence. Last season we had Nunes coming back, we had Diaz coming back, we even had Salah coming back, even Sobo in the 10, we still had people coming back because we were solid in defence. And we were always ready for that counter-attack, that land ball over the top, what Virgil usually does. Right, but now we can't even do that. We can't even get out our own half. They get through our midfielders very, very easily. We don't utilise the wings enough. When we do get to the wings, we fluff it anyway. So again, both ways don't work. So players need to be dropped at the end of the day. And we need to manage games better. How we can concede in the last 10 minutes. You know, we're not compact
2 games in a row now.
We're not tight. We're not tight and compact. When you
2
defend,
games in a row. Look,
tight.
last couple of minutes.
Yeah. We're not managing the game. You know what? I would rather a point than nothing. A point than nothing, you know. All I'll take at this point is a point or nothing. We didn't even get a flipping point. You know, we don't get nothing. We came at home with nothing.
I know. I said on my watch along, a point is failure. It's a failure. Sorry. A point is failure at this point.
Oh, no.
Now, if we were 5 points clear before the game and we get a point, yeah, I'll take it. But we wasn't. Arsenal was in front of us. They was in front of us. So our draw would have been a failure. You get me? It's a failure. We should have won.
When you see how Arsenal play,
you know how good it was in the first 5 minutes? The first 5 minutes, we played one of the best football we've played all season.
What happened?
We just dropped off again. We was good in the first 5 minutes. Playing good. Everything was running smoothly, passing good. And all of a sudden, after 5 minutes, boom. Went crap again. People could run for our midfield.
Look, it's unlucky that we conceded the last minute. It's not unlucky. It's our own fault. It's our own fault. We let them score first to give them confidence. I hate conceding first. Absolutely hate it. And the thing is, if they dribble past our players, right, and they go score a beautiful goal, you know what? Fair play. They've scored a goal. But the thing is, you can't do a basic close down like Casado when he's about to take a shot in free roam. You don't even close him down and you let him have a free shot. Yeah, it's hit or miss, 50-50 or make it. Right? But you don't close down Casado.
Toto, we've got 10 people watching. like the video. It's free. Don't be shy. We don't bite. Like the video. The final whistle. We're talking about the Liverpool game. Disastrous game against Chelsea. Just like the video. Even if you want to go and watch someone else's channel, which I don't blame you. I get it. You want to watch someone else. You jumped around. I get it. We talk football on this channel. And if you like the video, like the video. It's free. I was only joking about jumping around. I'm just saying like the video. We are tired. It is late. It is 11 p.m. on a Saturday night. And we're both tired. And we were just talking about football, talking about Liverpool, where we're going to go in the future, because we know the international break is come again. And now it's time to reflect. You get me, Toto? Time to reflect.
And I think when we can see the last minute, do you realise all our goals can see the last minute has been set pieces?
Yeah.
One from a long throw, corner, Cucurella from a free kick, whipped it into the back post, right? And I don't get it. How is our defence not tight and compact?
You know why? Because Liverpool are...
The crap. This is the way it is. We are crap.
Played like this.
We are. We can say, look.
Arsenal went.
The thing is, you see, compared to Arsenal, Arsenal can actually hold a low block.
I don't care about them.
Right?
They're not winning anything.
With us, no. We all know where Arsenal end up.
I think Man City's a danger team.
Right. But last season we were so good in defence. We were good in defence, right? And we're very, very tight, compact. When we defend, we're like low block, a low block defense. And I was like, I like the way we're playing. First match of the season, we had Arne Slot. First match for Arne Slot, I was thinking, I love the way we defend. I love the way we defend, right? How everyone comes back. Gakpo comes back. Salah comes back. Nunez comes back. Everyone came back, and we were unstoppable in defence,
I know.
right? But now, all it takes is one long ball, one through ball, and they're in through on goal. And they've got so much space in the middle, because I don't know what Slot tactic is, but when we have possession, or when they have possession, our midfield are wide instead of tight, so they can stop them long balls. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. And it is what it is. 1 second. It is what it is. Liverpool failed again. We failed. We just couldn't keep it together. We're not looking good at the moment. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not hating on my players. I believe that Florian Wirtz will come good. I believe that he's just been played wrong, that's all. I think Florian Wirtz will come good. I think Kirkers needs a bit more work because he's young, he's a bit fiery. But eventually I think he will come good. I think Frimpong will come good as well. But I think, look, Slot should have started Robbo. And I've said it, I'm repeating myself here. But Slot should have started Robbo. Should have. He should have started Robbo. Robbo was there. And he should have started him. He should have had Robbo. Should have started. And I know he had Conor Bradley, which was good. Again, getting a card. 3 games in a row now, he's got a yellow card. Guy needs to chill out, man. Guy just needs to chill out before he just gets benched. No? Thingy, Conor Bradley got a yellow card again. 3 games in a row now. So we start with Conor Bradley, which I agreed. They shouldn't have started with Kirkers. They should have started with Robbo. Robbo should have been the guy that you started with, in my opinion. And yeah, that's like we should, but but it is what it is. Look, we're going to move now. We're going to move on to the player ratings. Mans are just coming in, like the blood clot video. Sorry for swearing, but it is what it is. You'll have to swear once. So, Toto, we're going to do that player line, bring up when you're ready, and then we'll go. Big up to Finger. I don't know if he's a button. I've still not worked it out yet. SSB, big up to Liverpool, new set coach. New set piece coach, Toto.
Well, we need to get
Liverpool's got a new set piece coach. You reckon probably that's what the problem is?
I think that it's not just set pieces are the problem. Yeah, we need to stop conceding the set pieces, but overall, as the system needs to get better.
Listen to me. This was my old saying. Well, it's not my old saying. It is an old saying, right? If it's not broken, don't fix it. You get me?
Yeah.
We were good last season. Bring the players in, get me, yeah, but still keep the same system. Why did we need a new set piece coach for? Why? What was wrong with the old one? What was it? What? I don't understand. Why didn't we just keep it the way it was last season? Stop messing with stuff what don't need to be messed with. You get me? That's all I'm saying. I'm one of them people, if it's not broken, me left it.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the player lineup, then the player ratings. When you're ready. 1 second. There you go. Let's go.
Right. What are you saying for Mamardashvili?
Let's get this bigger. Mamardashvili had a good game. Very proud of him. Mamardashvili. Proud of him. Very good. He had a good game, Mamardashvili. Great in goals. Can't blame him for failing to keep out that Caicedo goal. The Caicedo goal was a rocket. I gotta admit, it was a rocket of a goal. Couldn't really blame him. That would have beat most keepers. Probably would have beat Ali as well. So I'm not gonna really moan. I think overall he had a good game, so I'm gonna give him 7. I think Mamardashvili was quite good. He was cool. Let's go on to Conor Bradley. I'll start with Conor Bradley hooked up at halftime again. Disciplinary. Another yellow card. He would have got a red if they would have kept him on. By the way, that's the way it was going. Hot-tempered man.
I don't know where the Conor Bradley from last season's gone.
I know, because we need him.
This is his chance to make himself first choice right back, and he blew it again. I don't think Slot will make him first choice right back in a long time.
Yeah, he probably picked Frimpong, isn't it?
Yeah, I personally want to see Frimpong there a lot more. He needs to get used to that position. We can't just keep rotating people around. Keep him in the same position and keep the same system. Changing it around.
Go to the old system, you mean, but keep the same players, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they need to get better where they're playing, innit?
I don't know what Conor Bradley's doing, man. He's the guy.
Garnacho had him over every time.
Yeah, he did. He did. He did. Yeah, he had over Garnacho. Conor Bradley, yeah, he's in his anger management, man. He doesn't need anger management. He's serious thought, man. He just needs to sort himself out. Canate, I'm gonna give Conor Bradley 5.
I was gonna say 4. Yeah, he had a terrible game.
Give him what you want, really. Put it down there, then. Give him the 4. 4.
You gave him Mamardashvili 7, didn't you?
Yeah, Mamardashvili was good. He's nothing he could have done with that goal. He played good, man. He saved some cup. Mamardashvili towards the end, he saved 2 good shots as well. It could have been more. He stepped up. Give it a big up. This was why, when Alisson got injured, everybody was like blowing the top.
Yeah.
I weren't. I thought we got a good keeper, Mamardashvili. Remember I said that on the player lineup. I was happy with it. By the way, we got a lineup. I got watch along tomorrow. Liverpool women are playing tomorrow. Hopefully the women can do it. You get me? Maybe we're gonna have to leave it to the women to win it, just like with the Euros. The men can't win the Euros, but the women can. You get me? Back to back as well. And guess what? Next week the Women's Champions League starts next week as well, which I'm happy about because there's no men's football now. For the men's football's out now, isn't it? There's no men's football for 2 weeks, so the women's are taking over now. The Champions League.
Yeah.
So I'll be watching that. I'll be doing all the watch-alongs. Barcelona, all the women, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, all of them. All the Champions League games I'll be covering on here. So Ibra Konate, I'm going to probably use his physicality to limit Pedro, yeah? The impact, because, Pedro couldn't really have that much of an impact on the game to an extent because Ibra Konate kind of used his physicality to drop him out, you get me? But again, stupid on the ball, too many times for Slot liking, and that's why he got subbed. He got subbed because he was dwelling on the ball too long. You get me? So I'm gonna give him a 5.
What really? He got hooked off, didn't he?
Yeah, because he was crap.
Konate.
You know what? I'm giving him a 4.
He lost the ball. He lost the ball a lot of time. He lost the ball so many times, making our back line again looking shaky. Every game he's doing this now. And again, he got subbed off for Gravenberch and put Gravenberch in centre back instead of Gomez.
I don't like Gravenberch in centre back either.
Very, very questionable. Just put Gomez there, Konate, yeah, I'm going to give 4 as well. Crap.
I think Konate, yeah. He's so I don't understand. We had 10 people coming and we only got 2 likes. Like the video, man. You know what I mean? It's free. Just stop being fraud, yeah, and like the video. So they're just watching and trying to be clever and like try and get little tips from the channel, yeah. Because I know who they are coming on there to try and get little tips from the channel. Like the video. Fucks. Go ahead. You know who that is, yeah.
Yeah, can I 4.
4 for Kanate.
Virgil.
Virgil's Virgil, man, you know. What did I give Virgil? I got my notes here. What did I give Virgil? Virgil van Dijk. I'm gonna give him a look, he should have stepped out to clock. Look. You know what, Virgil? I'm gonna give him a 4 out of 10. I'm gonna explain why. Okay. I'm gonna explain why. Virgil's Virgil, look, but today I think he was a little bit. Nah, you know what? Not a 4, I'll give him a 5. 5. Right. He should have stepped out close. That he should have closed down Casado in my book. Go and watch that goal again, yeah. He should have closed down Casado and never scored that first goal. When Chelsea scored that first goal, that was it for us in that game.
He backed off, didn't he?
Yeah, he backed off and he should have done better for that opener. I was nowhere near to be seen in the middle as you know, that cross what came in. The far post by Corellas.
Yeah, Cucurella.
Yeah, Cucurella, yeah. He was nowhere to be seen for that either. That's why we know when them goals went in, the camera zoomed up on Virgil van Dijk. You get me? He zoomed up because it was like he was kind of involved in it, and he weren't involved in it. You get me? And he should have been. So I'm giving Virgil a 4 total.
Yeah,
it has to be a 4. It has to be a 4.
We can see the goal, didn't we? Casado goal.
Yeah, he should have closed him down, and I'm shocked that he never.
Again, the whole back line was crap. You know.
Of course, you can see it there.
Kirkers.
Kirkers. What did I give for Kirkers? I got my notes here on my computer. Kirkers. Look, he had some issues, yeah, containing Pedro Neto. You know, he had some issues containing him, and I think Slot kind of got peed off. You get me? And brought an Andy Robertson. Now, Kirkers, I'm going to give him a 3. Okay, should have done better when he was playing, right? But again, Mike, I said yesterday, the day before, who did I say they should have started with, Toto? And what did you say? Who they should have started with? Andy Robertson. Especially after the last game we had, yeah, against Crystal Palace. They should have started with Andy Robertson for some stability. You get me? Just to get some points on the board. Yeah. You get me? To get some points on the board. But it didn't happen. Started with Kirkers. Same thing happened again. And Kirkers is a baller, but he's just not ready yet. You get me? He's not ready.
But you know what?
It's not clicking. He's not clicking. You can see when he's overthinking it. So he's come to Liverpool. And he's trying to make a big impression, but he's going overboard. He's not playing, you know, like the simple stuff.
Yeah.
He just go with the basics, man. That's it. Start with the basics and then move, because he's overthinking stuff. And what he's doing, he's making mistakes. Look at that ball the other week against Crystal Palace. All he had to do is kick the ball upfield. And what did he do? He kicked it out for a throw-in right by the goal. You get me? It's things like that what he's doing, and he's messing up. I like him though. I do like him.
No, I like Kirk. I like the way he defends.
I like him.
It's aggressive, but
yeah, but there's more to it than being aggressive.
I know. I like his touch tight defending, but sometimes he can lunge in a bit more, a bit too much, and he can be clumsy. Which you know, is an art of defending. There's more than just crunch tackles and lunging in and trying to go for the ball. You got to realise, I've said this many a times, right? As a defender, you don't always have to get the ball. You got to force the winger a tight angle to either cross or shoot and try eliminate that angle and try make it tight as hard as possible. With Kirkez, he loves going for that ball. It was frustrating for Kirkez. He should have done better with Mohamed Salah. Should have put better delivery in from Mohamed Salah, and he got hooked shortly after half time. It was crap with the crap performance from Kirkez. What really makes me frustrating though is that we paid so much money for these players and they're just not clicking. And I think that's due to management as well. I think we will change the system way too many times. We started rotating players. Why don't we keep the same squad that we had from Bournemouth and stick with that for the first 7, 8 games of the season, just to try and make them, get used to playing with each other. But then we started hooking players off. We started rotating players. We started replacing players in different games and not allowing our starting lineup. I think we did rotation way too early. We should have played with our starting lineup, right, and let them get used to playing each other. But regarding Kirkers, it was frustrating watching him. So I'll give 4.
Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. So I'm going to go for the substitute. Read the subs. Let's go to the subs.
We didn't do Maka yet.
Yeah, Mac, what you giving Maka?
Because we still got a lot more.
What you giving Maka?
Maka again.
Yeah, we still got Maka. We still got figures. Yeah. Got Gravenberch.
I'll say
Sorry,
5.
I think because we got all the football team on the pitch here. I thought it's all done. This is why I'm asleep. Go on, then. What you giving to McAllister for me? Saw his error of judgment. Pounced upon Casado for the first goal. That was down to McAllister as well.
Yeah.
Never really got going after that. And I'm going to give him a 4 as well. 4. You know what? 3.
Yeah.
He's a 3, man. Don't care. I don't know. I got no loyalty to any of these players. I got loyalty to the shirt. That's it. The badge. If you're not playing good, I'll call you out, and I don't care who you are. I don't care if it's Mohamed Salah. Don't care if it's Virgil. Look what we gave Virgil 4.
I think
that's it. What we're gonna give Gravenberch. Rare. Yeah, look, he had an off day. Second off day, by the way. The game bypassed him somewhat. Disappointed evening by Gravenberch. Compounded when he switched off and failed to track down Carella's run for the late winner. Should have done better with that. This is why I don't want him in the centre back. I'm sick of people that, Gravenberch can go centre back. He's not a centre back. He's a midfield. That's it. He's not a centre back. Stop putting Gravenberch in centre back. So stupid. He's a midfielder. And that proved it today. He's a midfielder. So, and this is what happens when you don't buy suits. This is what happens when we didn't buy 2 centre backs or even 1 in the summer. Gravenberch has to play in centre back. There you go. So I'm going to give Gravenberch a 5 out of 10. Big up. Now, you know what? Allow that. I'm giving him a 4.
I think he's playing in a new role. He was too high at the pitch for the opener.
Yeah.
And again, I've said this video after video. Why the hell are we playing high line? He don't see him in front of the defence like last season. He's got a new role. Why are we playing players in new roles? Why? I don't get it. Just go back to the first game of the season when we had our main squad and we were playing good. We were pressing, we were overlapping, we had so much threat in attack. Go back to that. But no, he wants to change. It's poor management from Slot. I'm sorry. It's poor management from Slot.
Yeah.
That last season, last season, good management, managed the game, defended well. Gravenberch played pivot, a CDM, central defensive midfielder. They both played defensive. Now you got Gravenberch going forward. You're getting him playing high line. He's a CDM for a reason to sit deep. Not play high line. That's for Wirtz. Again, he wants to make Wirtz track back as well. Why? But yeah, Gravenberch. I'm gonna say we'll say 4 for Gravenberch. But again, I don't think it's his fault. Slut is trying to play him in a new role. Why are you trying to play him high at the pitch? Soboslai. I thought he had a good game.
Dominic Soboslai. Look, he worked. Look, he didn't influence the game that much, in my opinion. He's kind of going back to his old self, isn't it? What do you think?
I think he's been our best player. I think
today, wasn't.
I think the past games, Soboslai's been our best player. He's pressing, but
yeah, lately, but not today, wasn't. He goes. Look, he started off in midfield, yeah, and then they put him into right back. So what they're doing is swapping them around everywhere, not giving them a settled position. Personally, I think Sabo's best position is in the midfield, where he is now. You see there? That's his best position. Now, people say, oh, yeah, you got to play flying verts there. Yeah, you can. But I'm going back. I go back to that point again. I want us to steady the ship. I just want to win games. I don't care if it's 3 or 4-0. I just want to win games. You get me? I don't want to win games in the last minute. I don't care. I just want to win games. And I think Szoboszlai today, he didn't really influence the game, in my opinion. Like I said, he was deployed in right back in the second half. And it took him out of his comfort zone. As soon as he put him in right back, it took Sabo out of his comfort zone. He was all right. He weren't that bad in midfield. I wouldn't say he was. I know I said he wasn't really influencing the game, but he looked better in midfield than he did in right back. You get me? Because when he put him in right back, he just lost his mojo. He didn't do nothing in the game after that because Robbo put him in. Why didn't he put on Frimpong? Because someone please tell me, when you took off Conor Bradley, why didn't you bring on Frimpong? What's Frimpong done? I don't understand what Frimpong done. He's on the naughty list of something. Why didn't he put Frimpong on instead of... Why didn't you leave Sabo where he was and bring on Frimpong? Which I thought was weird. So I'm going to give Dominic Szoboszlai 5 out of 10. I think he should have stayed in midfield. He looked better in midfield. When
we
they
need
put
to
him
play
on,
midfielders in midfield and fullbacks in fullbacks.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's had a couple of good games as a fullback.
Yeah,
but his native position is midfield, and that's where you've got to play him, and that's it. So for me, you know who I'll drop? You know who I'll drop, Toto? I would drop McAllister and play Verts. I know people go, oh, what are you doing? Yeah?
Insidia.
No, you know how you got like you two, why not? Or put Szoboszlai in a CDM.
Yeah.
I put Verts in the 10.
Yeah.
That's the way I will go. Because you know McAllister is not doing anything.
Sabo, Gravenberch and
that's the one.
Szoboszlai.
There you go.
I mean, you know, Sabo, Gravenberch and Verts, yeah.
McAllister hasn't done anything all season. He's had a stinker. He started the season being injured, yeah? And what now? He's come back and he's still stinking up the place. You get me? So, Sabo, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. It wasn't his fault that look, the manager put him right back. He didn't do enough thinking there. He was lost in right back today.
Sabo was frustrated this game.
You know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to give him 5.5. I'm going to give him a 5.5. He deserved that. I'm going to give him...
He was pressing and then...
Yeah, that's took him out of his position.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go with Salah.
Gakpo.
Salah. Gakpo. Whatever. Okay, Gakpo, Salah, whatever you want.
Let's do Gakpo.
Gakpo, he got the goal. It was a tap-in. Body assist by Isaac. But overall, he was whack. You get me? He was whack. Just running up. I remember there was one position towards the end of the game. He ran up the left-hand wing, yeah, and he took the ball. I think who had the ball? I think it was Robbo. They tried to tackle Robbo. Robbo got the ball back after fullback. Then Gakpo took the ball off Robbo, ran up the wing, and just crossed it into no one. He just ran up the wing and passed it, and there was no one there. And he knew no one was there, you know. There was literally nobody there by the goals, but he still managed to just... What he should have done is brought the ball back. He should have tried and brought the ball back, passed it back to Robbo, try and make something happen. But what he did, he passed the ball into an empty space, and that was frustrating. That was his kind of a game today. You get me? He got the goal, yeah. Anyone could have scored that goal. He was in this... All he had to do is just stick his leg out. I don't think the keeper was even there. You get me? So he was definitely going to score the goal. It was a tap-in. Because Isaac set up a nice... It was nice what Isaac done. Kind of turned the guy a little bit, threw the ball in, and that was it.
Listen, the people, I see people saying, he's goal preventer from getting like a 3 or 4. No, I'm sorry. The performance was terrible, and I'll give him 5, Gakpo. He was absolutely crap. Our whole team, to be fair, it's just attack. He hasn't been good.
Salah's getting a 2. Salah was rubbish.
Oh no!
Wasteful after wasteful after wasteful. There's many a times in that game where he should have through-balled that ball through to the middle. Maybe to Gakpo was there. Maybe sometimes Isak was there. Even Sabo at one point. But what did he do? He never. He just got the ball, tried to, where he runs up the box and then he turns on his left.
Yeah.
And he tries to shoot. He'd done that and he just kept one bombing it over the bar. Boom, boom. And he didn't even look at the other players because what he'd done wrong. Usually when Salah misses a goal and then he smiles after.
Yeah.
He didn't even smile this time, which was shocking. He usually smiles and it has that stupid grin.
How about we just drop him?
Because he thinks. Yeah, but who for?
He thinks for Chiesa.
Yeah, but he's not gonna. Yeah, but he's not gonna do that. I would do that
because it's poor management.
Yeah, but I would do that. Yeah, but I would do that. But we know he ain't gonna do that.
It's poor management from Slot. He's absolutely Slot. Yeah, coming from last season, right? Comparing Slot from last season to this season, he's been changing roles too much.
Yeah,
and going to this stupid high line.
Yeah,
a stupid high line
PSG
instead of a neutral line, a deep line which you had last season. Stop trying to be something that you're not.
He's trying to be like PSG.
It's stupid. No, PSG because they have the players for that. That's why they play the system and their manager. No, Slot, you stick to your system and our players what we've got. Stop playing a high line with Gravenberch. We have a double pivot for a reason. Why are you trying to play a high line with 4-2-3-1 for? You got double pivot there, CDMs. I don't want to rabble on, but it's crap. If we carry on like this, yeah, we're gonna concede so much goals. If we don't start dropping players. Isak.
Isak. In the first half, I don't think Isak was that good in the first half. I'm going to be honest. I just think he looked ordinary. Second half, he improved. In the second, claimed the assist from Gakpo's goal. I was expecting more out of him, but again, look, I think he's fit now. He should be, or more or less now. And I'm hoping to see more of him after the summer break. You get me? After the summer break, I'm expecting to see the best Isak. You get me? No excuses now. He should be fit now, more or less, especially after the summer break. I mean, after the international break, he's going to go and play with his team a little bit more in it. So he's going to get more minutes. So when he comes back, I want to see the best. But I think he got, overall, I think about 6 out of 10. A 6 out of 10. I think he was all right, 6 out of 10. Second half, he was a lot better. First half, he just looked ordinary.
This just shows Ekitike needs to start next game. I think Isak's still far from his shot. He looked better today. He got an assist, get me wrong. But again, I think our strikers, Ekitike and Isak, aren't getting any service anyway. It's been terrible. Terrible so far. We've got a striker there. Might as well play Isak in midfield because it seems like we're not even getting it to our striker anyway. It's been terrible in terms of service. I think Isak, you see, is not as sharp, and we need to start Ekitike more. But we need to try something. We got to try playing both or something. We need to try something because at the moment it's not going well, is it? We've got a big man in the box. Isak 6'3", 6'4", right? And we're not crossing the ball in. Salah wants to go dribble it into the box and try walk it into the net. Gakpo just wants to cut inside and shoot or pass. Instead of crossing it into Isak when we've got a number 9 there waiting. We brought Isak for a reason, to finish, and we're not even crossing the balls into the middle. It's simple stuff like that. If we try something, we could get something. But Isak, far away from his sharpest, got an assist. I'll say 5 for Isak.
Yeah, I agree. I said give him a 5.5 because I gave him a 6.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's it.
Absolutely crap.
Yeah. What about the subs? We'll do the subs. Let's see if I got any of the subs. Let's go to the subs. Go do the subs quick. We don't have to put them out. We can just talk about it. Subs, Mohamed Salah. No, he was the one we're talking about. Subs, Florian Wirtz, and I think it was 6 out of 10.
Should have
I
brought.
think,
He should have got an assist. Salah should have scored.
yeah, he should have definitely. And
Put
he
it-
should have gotten
yeah.
his last game as well, but
Yeah.
Gakpo didn't score. So there you go.
Verts has been very, very
No,
creative for us.
Ekitike didn't score. He should have gotten assist last week as well.
Yeah.
No, against Galatasaray. But Ekitike didn't score. So it's not Verts' fault, you get me? But I want to see Verts score as
I
well.
want to see Verts start more. I know
I think
he creates a lot of chances.
It's going to come slowly.
Yeah.
Pause. Florian Verts on at time, almost made immediate impact with a delicious flick. Set up Salah, like you just said, but it didn't work out for him. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 as well. Verts played good.
Yeah, he play good.
We need to start a lot more. He's a key player for us, I reckon. Most chances created in the Premier League.
Is it?
He's got the most chances created in the Premier League.
We're not winning.
I know, because no one finishes them off.
I know, it's not his fault, but people gonna always criticize. I don't care what people say, but you know what I'm saying. People are gonna criticize. So Andy Robertson replaced Kirker shortly after half time. And he was killing. As soon as Robbo come, it was an instant success. He lost Estefo at the far post for the late winner. You get me? That was Robbo. He lost Estefo as the late winner. But when he did come on the first time, he was okay. Yeah. I thought, but he did lose Estefos. That was obviously probably lack of pace as well. But I'm going to give Robbo 5 out of 10.
Robbo, yeah, I'll say the same.
Curtis Jones came on again, decent job.
He needs to start more. Curtis Jones
came on for Konate, you know, after 55 minutes and tried to get
Jones needs to start more. I'm sorry,
he did play a bit better. I gotta admit, he played better when he came on again. That's 2 games in a row.
Every time he comes on, he's solid. We need to start him a bit more.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to start subbing CDM, right? You want to drop anyone? Drop McAllister for Jones. Yeah. Try that way.
Yeah. Hugo Ekitike for me didn't really come on that much long. He weren't on for long, really, Ekitike. So I'm not really going to give him nothing because he weren't on for long enough. Came on for the final 15 minutes for Isaac, started to flag. So towards the end of 50, that's why he's not fully fit yet, Isaac. He's getting there. So he started to get longer time. When Isaac, last 15 minutes of the game, he kind of like went a bit tired, you get me? That's what I brought Ekitike. Endo came on, 4 out of 10, introduced for the last few minutes and allowed Curacao to run off him for the winning goal. So the run off Endo came on, got done, and they scored the winner at the end. That was down to Endo was always part of it. He ran off Endo and nothing Endo could do. He's what it is, so I'm going to give him enough
time to make impact, didn't it?
Nah, he's what it is, isn't it? So Arnie Slap, I'm giving him a 4 out of 10. Really disappointed display from his side. He failed to stop the rot. That's the first time he's lost 3 games in a row since he's been a Liverpool manager. And some bold, quite and a bizarre substitutions that saw players playing out of position. Exactly.
Look, I got some talking points.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I put on my notes right now. I put on my notes the substitutions they made. They came on and they were all playing out of position. Most of them. I'm going to put Gravenberch in defence. There you go.
The thing is, right, I want to do some talking points and Salah. The changing the players didn't really help anyone. No. That's been all over the place. It's not really allowing players to settle in the system. When is our players actually settled in? We haven't settled in. None of our players have. The back 4, and you have Van Dijk. Van Dijk's probably the only one from our back 4 who's doing an utmost decent job. Rest of them, terrible. Kirkers is still starting games when he's far from it. We've got no plan for Vert. Is he going to be on the left? Is he going to be a bench player? Is he going to be in the 10? Where is he going to play? To me, I think Vert should start subbing more in the CDM. I don't know why we changed back into the system of 4-2-3-1 when we should have kept with the 4-3-3 when we were high press. We don't press anymore. You see it now. We don't press anymore.
No,
we're allowing teams right
to press us.
We're allowing teams with the ball and allowing them to just walk forward with the ball. We're not pressing. You know, it's not us. It's not Liverpool. It's not the way Slot used to play. Slot used to play 4-3-3, high press. Salah, Nunez, Diaz used to press last season, but now we've got no one. I don't know why Slot's changed, but it's crap management. Experiment after experiment. We're not winning. We're not doing nothing, and we need improvement after that international break. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, totally agree, Toto. So we're gonna head off now. Tomorrow we have watch along. Got the Liverpool women's watch along, and that'll be tomorrow. That's all. I'm not doing over games tomorrow. I'm just doing the Liverpool watch along. That'll be the women. That'll be in the morning. Obviously we got the Formula One as well. Formula One race day tomorrow. It was good. Actually, it was a good qualifying today. To be fair, I got to admit, the qualifying was good. Person who got the qualifying, I was shocked that he got it. To be fair, but it was a good qualifying day. Race day tomorrow, and yeah. So that's all we could do, man. It's like, by the way, the audio podcasters, haven't forgot about you. This is all what goes on the audio. I'm gonna put some on now. I got my laptop. I'm gonna go on my laptop, and I'm gonna got stuff in the cloud. I'm gonna upload 3 episodes for you guys. I'm gonna do 3 football ones. So and then I'll do some Formula One ones tomorrow. So if you're watching us on the podcast, remember, look out for Keep It Sports Podcast. You see that, boom, and that's all you see. You see that, you go in it. We do football, and we got F1 episodes as well. So yeah. I'm putting 3 football ones on today. 3. I got it in the cloud. I'm gonna do it quick. So you guys, big up to the ones on the audio, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Toto, and go subscribe to Toto's side channel as well. Toto's got his side channel with his football. Go and subscribe to him because he's a racer. He wants to be a racer, and he's got all these racing stuff on there. He does sim racing as well. He does go-karting. Go check it out. Don't be frauds. Go check it out as well. And that's for the audio guys. So Toto, anything you want to say before you go? I'm just sluggish because I'm so tired.
I was gonna say I'll be on the stream tomorrow. I didn't do it today, so I missed a day. I need to go on the stream tomorrow. I'm playing iRacing, so check me out on there.
There you go.
And yeah, that's all I got to say, really.
Boom. See you later, guys. Big up to the man them, big up to the woman them, and Liverpool to sort it out. And hopefully the women will do it tomorrow as well. The women gonna watch how the women win tomorrow. Show it the men. Show it the man them. Anyway, see you later, guys. Big up to the man them, big up to the woman them. Champions League next week as well, women. Don't forget. Boom.